awesome. I appreciate it. So this is my newest camera. This is a 360-degree camera.
360 degrees.
It shoots 360 degrees. I could steer it around. It's crazy. So I put it up on this pole.
There's all kinds of gadgets.
It's insane. I love the air conditioning. Because I may want to open the door for a spill if that's not out of the question. See, timing is everything. I was in the right place at the right time today.
I was just thinking, you was talking about taking pictures of harvesting. When those, you know about these guys that come in here from Harrisonburg, the custom harvesters that harvest, well, Charlie Long, there's several people they harvest for, that, my gosh, those guys fly. They have tractors that will go 40 miles an hour.
You see the new automated robot tractors?
I've seen pictures of them, yes.
I've seen them in action. They're amazing. No men on them. They're huge. They're controlled from some guy in a shack somewhere or sitting in a car from a laptop or an iPad.
You can't get out and throw a stick out of the way, though.
That's right.
But those guys come in here, Charlie has 300 acres of corn, and they'll harvest that 3 or 4 days.
Wow.
So, and I was just thinking, man, that would, if you could be there to video those things.
Well, I like videotaping this stuff. This isn't things that a lot of people get to see all the time, especially some of my Yankee friends. Well, this tractor ride's pretty smooth compared to the 1946 case that I'm hauling wood on.
This field's we've been over one time, so it's each time you go over it gets smoother.
And you're planting this tomorrow, you said?
Hopefully, yes.
And what's going in here?
Same thing as up there. It'll be a pretty green field, hopefully.
So no corn this year?
No corn in this field, no.
Yeah, you did corn last year in this one. Is that the normal rotation, is once a year you'll rotate them?
No, not. I've had to have corn in this field probably 4 or 5 years. Not having the Vanderpool place put a real crook in my rotation program.
Right.
And now we're getting back into it.
You need to fertilize this, or it's pretty fertile down here by the river?
No, I'll put 400 acres of triple 19 on it. Have a nurse crop of oats. The oats is the only thing we took off that field last year. I could have cut it last fall, but I didn't think I needed the hay, and so we didn't harvest it.
And you'll hay this?
Yes, we'll take the oats off as hay, yes. Probably high moisture hay and wrap the bales in plastic. Oats are hard to get dry.
Yeah.
And down this hollow, the soil's rich, but there's no air movement, and it's hard to dry hay. A droughty year, this bottom will hold the moisture better than up on tops of the hills.
How strange of a winter have we had?
Yeah. 3 or 4 days there before Christmas.
Yeah, we measured 22 below, I think it was.
We had about 50 bushel of potatoes that we lost during that time.
Really?
We had 4 heaters in there, but they weren't enough to.
Yeah, that was hard cold. Is it all right if I open the store for a spell?
Sure.
guess it gets harder and harder to farm with fuel prices and everything going up, huh?
Yeah. I was just looking. This tractor's a 2008, and I think it was about a $75,000 tractor. I bought it secondhand.
Really?
It's over 125 now to replace it.
That's crazy. Well, Woody, you're awesome, man. I appreciate your time and hospitality.
Sure.
I hope I could get some of this posted up so you can see it.
Okay.
It'd be cool if we showed some of this to your mom. Thank you, sir.
You keep emailing.
I can just send a link once it's online.
Okay. You remember mine.
Go ahead, tell me. Say it again. At gmail.com. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Woody, have a great day. Thank you, sir. What a nice guy. Just met him an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. Been wanting to meet him for years because I knew someone was working this field and I wanted to fly my drone over it when they're harvesting corn. But as he just told me, no corn in it this year. It's going to be oats and feed grass. All right, good day. I got the drone flown over this road widening project here. I got to use my VR camera for the third time. I'd say that's a good day. I'm going to plant some trees.